students, welcome back to history class. So this lesson, history part second lesson, unit 2, the world between two world wars. Okay, the world between two world wars. You know very well which, the first world war, which year it was broke out in the sense 1914 to 1918. 1914 to 1918. Second world war when it was broke out in the sense 1939 to 1945. In between, in the world, what are the things happened? So that is the lesson. Okay, children. Already one class over regarding this lesson. So in that time, what are the things we learned in the sense regarding the Great Depression. Great Depression when it was occurred in the sense 1929. Okay, so first where it was occurred in the United States of America. Yes, share market collapsed due to the speculation on borrowed money like that and all I said. Is it, children? Yes. The next one regarding Mussolini we learned. Is it regarding Mussolini in the sense fascism leader? Yes, fascism emerged in Italy. So that time who was the leader in Italy in the sense Mussolini, Benito, Amilcare, Andrea Mussolini like that I said. Is it? So today regarding the Adolf Hitler, yes, regarding Adolf Hitler we are going to check in this lesson. Okay, if I am getting the time, I will be continue 2.3 also. Yes. Germany, yes, page number 18, you can check it in your book, children. Yes, page number 18. Yes, what are the things are given under that B section, B part. Okay, A part already over. B part, what are the things are given? Germany in the post-war. What is meant by post-war? Yes, what is meant by post-war? Pre-war in the sense before the World War. Yes, before the World War. Post-war in the sense, what is that? After the completion of the World War. Yes, after the completion of the World War, what are the things happened in Germany? Yes, that's a lesson. Okay. From 1918, you can check it in your book, all of you. Yes, page number 18, you can check it, children. In 1918, what was the importance in the sense? 1918 only, the World War was ended. The World War was ended. 1918, the World War was ended. So that time onwards, 1993. Yes, 1993, Germany was a republic. Yes, which year to which year? 1918 to 1993, Germany was a republic. Okay, it got independence, republican form of government. Yes, there were many factors many causes were there. Yes, why fascism emerged. Otherwise, why fascism, led to many causes in Italy. Okay, so why? What are the reasons are there? Many reasons are there like that they're telling. Yes, in between 1871, what was the importance of the year 1871 in the sense, children? Yes, 1871, what was the importance in the sense? Franco-Prussian War. Yes, Franco-Prussian War. So that is the importance. 1871. 1871. This is very, very important, children. 1871, what happened in the sense? Franco-Prussian War was happened. And 1914. In between this period, Germany had risen. In the sense it was developed. Okay, it was developed to dizzy heights of economic, political and cultural accomplishments. Yes, in these fields and all, Germany was developed. Germans were developed. Germany was developed. That's the thing. Okay, Germany had risen to dizzy heights. Okay, dizzy heights in the sense no one can imagine in that much level, it was developed. Which one? Which country? Germany was developed in the field of economy, in the field of political, cultural and these fields. Okay. Accomplishments. What is meant by accomplishments in the sense? Achievements, cultural achievements. Okay. Yes. So universities, see, in the whole world, the people came to know about the German universities, its science, its philosophy and music is were known all over the world. Yes, world, majority of them knows about the German university that much they were developed in the education field also. Okay, in the scientific, philosophy, music also they were developed like that they are telling. Okay, so when it was happened in between 1871 to 1914. 1914. Yes. So Germany had surpassed. What is meant by surpassed in the sense? Greater than. What is meant by surpassed? Greater than. Germany had surpassed even Britain and the United States of America in several fields of industrial production. In several fields of industrial production, who were developed in the sense Germans were developed. Okay, compare that Britain. Okay, greater than Britain, greater than United States of America. So this much only it is given in this para, children. From 1918 to 1993, Germany was a republic, like that they are telling. Yes, so many causes were there. What were in the sense fascism emerged in Germany, no? So for that, many causes are there, like that they are telling. The next what is given in the sense between 1871, what was the importance in the sense? Franco-Prussian War. Yes, Franco-Prussian War. Austria got victory. France defeated. So that time only France lost its Alsace and Lorraine to Germany. Okay, so in the year 1871 it was happened. Okay, 1914 you people everybody knows, yes, that is the First World War year. Okay, so Germany, so that period onwards, it had risen in the sense it was developed. Okay, it was developed to dizzy heights. I told already, children. Yes, so no one can imagine that much level, they were developed. Germans were developed in the field of economy, in the field of political, cultural achievements. Okay, then moreover, majority of the people of the world, they came to know about the German universities, its science, its philosophy and music. Yes, like that it's given. Moreover, the Germany had surpassed. What is meant by surpassed in the sense? Just before only I told, greater than. Yes, had greater than even Britain. Yes, even Britain, the United States of America in several fields of industrial production. Okay, so this much it is given. The next para, what it is given in the sense? Germany is defeated. Yes, which year it was defeated? During the time of the First World War, at the end of 1918. Yes, at the end of 1918 only it was defeated. Yes, defeated from the hands of Allies. Moreover, Germans, they were forced to sign the humiliation treaty. Yes, what was the treaty? Treaty of Versailles. Yes, a Treaty of Versailles was signed. Yes, it has consisted harsh terms. Yes, Germans were humiliated. So they couldn't tolerate that. Okay, so at the end of the war, caused a deep shock to the German people. Yes, because the Treaty of Versailles, it was a humiliating treaty. Moreover, Germans' army, navy, everything, it was reduced. So that one, they couldn't tolerate. Okay, the Germans couldn't tolerate that. So moreover, the Great Depression. Okay, the Great Depression also further deepened their frustration. Okay, deepened their frustration. Yes, so frustration and prompted in the sense caused. Okay, prompted in the sense, what is the meaning? Caused. Frustration, what is the meaning in the sense of feeling or distress? Prompted, what is the meaning? Caused. Okay, so it caused them to turn against the Republican government. Okay, so the German people at the end of the First World War, they were turned against the Republican government. Why in the sense? What is the reason? Great Depression further deepened their frustration. Frustration in the sense of distress. Yes, distress we can tell, otherwise feeling also we can tell, and prompted in the sense it caused them to turn against the Republican Party. Okay, so this much only it's given here, the second para. Next, what is given in the sense, children? Evolution. Okay, evolution of German fascism. Evolution in the sense, what is the meaning? Origin. Evolution, what is the meaning? Origin. So children, evolution of German fascism, under that para, what are the things are given in the sense? Evolution in the sense, origin. Okay, origin, in your book it is given. Origin of German fascism goes back to 1919. So 1919, listen, in the place of Munich. Okay, so nearly 7 people, they were met in Munich and founded the National Socialist German Workers' Party. Okay, later it became the Nazi Party. Okay, so in the year 1919, 7 of them, once again, yes, in the year 1919, 7 of them, they met together in Munich. This is a place named, children. Okay, and founded the National Socialist German Workers' Party. Later, it became the Nazi Party. Yes, one of them who in the sense our Hitler, Adolf Hitler. Yes, during the time of World War I, he served in the Bavarian army. Yes, where did he work during the time of the First World War? Yes, Bavarian army. Yes, Bavarian army. He was a gifted, speaker. Yes, he was a good orator. Orator in the sense speaker. Okay, children. Yes, he could whip up passion of the audience. What does mean by whip up in the sense? Excited. The people, when they are hearing the Hitler's speech, they used to, that excited. Okay, the excitement. That is the meaning of excite. The whip up. The passion of the audience. Okay, so this much. The next term. The same para in the year 1923. Yes, 1923. During the time of the First World War, he worked in the Bavarian army. But in the year 1923, what happened in the sense? Hitler attempted in the sense, what is the meaning? Yes, attempted in the sense, what is the meaning? No, he tried to capture. He tried to capture in Bavaria, capture the power in Bavaria. So where did he move? He was in the prison. Yes, because of his activities, because of his revolutionary activities, he was in the prison. During the time of prison, he stayed in prison. So that time, what he did in the sense of main camp, that he wrote main camp, main camp in the sense, this is the German language. It's that in English also they are given main camp in the sense, what is the meaning? My struggle. This is an autobiographical book containing his political ideas. Okay. So in the year 1932 in Germany, they were conducted the presidential election. So which year they were conducted? 1932. Yes, 1932 they were conducted the presidential election. In that election, the Communist Party polled about 60 lakhs votes. 60 lakhs votes they got it. So this one along, yes, who wake up in the sense, capitalists and property owners tilted, what is the meaning? Tilted, what is that? Do you have any idea? Move. Okay, move towards the supporting of fascism. So Hitler utilized this exploited, like that one word is given now. So exploited in the sense, utilized this opportunity to capture the powers. Usurp in the sense, what is the meaning? Capture the powers. So in this para, once again I am telling children, this para what is given in the sense, evolution of German fascism. In that, the origin of German fascism in the year 1919 it was happened. His group of 7 men met in Munich and founded the National Socialist German Workers' Party, abbreviated as Nazi Party. It became the Nazi Party. Yes, one of them, who in the sense, Adolf Hitler. Yes, during the time of the First World War, he worked in the Bavarian army. Yes, then after he was a gifted speaker, like that I said. Otherwise we can tell he was a good orator. Yes, he could, whip up in the sense, what is the meaning? Yes, just before only I told the children, whip up, what is the meaning? Yes, excited. People used to excite by hearing Hitler's voice, Hitler's speech. Is it? So that's the meaning. The next, what is given in the sense, in the year 1923, what happened? Hitler attempted in the sense, he tried to capture the power in Bavaria. Yes, so what happened? What was the result of that? He was in prison. Yes, landed him in prison. Yes, his work, was landed him in prison. So during his time, in prison, what he wrote? Yes, main camp. Yes, main camp in the sense, that's a my struggle. One book. Yes, autobiography. Yes. So it has consisted political ideas. In the year 1932, they were conducted in Germany. They were conducted presidential election. In that election, the Communist Party, Russia belongs to a party. That party members, the party, 60 lakh votes. 60 lakhs votes, they got it. So this one, alarmed the capitalist. Yes, capitalists, the rich people as well as the property owners, moved towards, tilted, what is the meaning? Moved towards supporting fascism. So Hitler utilized this opportunity to usurp in the sense, capture the powers. So the next one, what is given? Yes, next one, this man, everyone, Adolf Hitler. You can check the picture. Yes, if time permits. sense, yeah, one, one in your book, one blue color box is given. It's very, very important, children. One word answer is there. Only one line only. Okay, it's very, very important, children. Listen carefully. Social Democratic Party. Social Democratic Party. It was founded as the General German Workers Association. Yes, when it was founded? In the year 1893 itself, in the place of Leipzig. Okay, it is located in Germany. Social Democratic Party. It was founded in the name of General German Workers Association. Yes, which date in the sense 23rd May 1863 in Leipzig. So who was the founder? That is the question. That is the 1 mark answer. Who was the founder in the sense? Ferdinand Lassalle. Yes, Ferdinand Lassalle. This person only, he was the founder of the General German Workers Association. General German Workers Association. Ferdinand Lassalle only, he was the founder. Yes, here, one word is there, children. So the last one is in between Bismarck is 1878 to 1890. No, so this party was considered as the outlawed party, in the sense totally it was cancelled by whom? Bismarck. Yes, Iron Man of Germany. Who was Iron Man of Germany? Bismarck was the Iron Man of Germany. Yes, in the year 1878 to 1890. Yes, because of whom? Because of Bismarck only, this party was outlawed. Outlawed in the sense, what is that? Cancelled. Totally it was abolished. So this is one word answer. But after the death of Hitler, yes, after the fall of, otherwise 1945, after the completion of the Second World War, the Social Democratic Party was once again revived. Once again they were formed, that same party. Okay, so it was only surviving party from the Weimar period with the record of opposition to Hitler. So they were the opposition party. Yes, opposition party of the Hitler. After the fall of Hitler only they can be revived. Okay, Social Democratic Party, they came into existence after the death of Hitler. Yes, it is given like that. One word answer, children. The next, what is given in the sense, the Nazi state of Hitler. The Nazi state of Hitler. Is the Nazi state of Hitler, what is given? Yes, Nazi state of Hitler, in that para what is given? Republican. Here, the Communist Party. Yes, here sentence, the first one we have to read this one, then only the sentence will know it will be correct. So, the Communist Party refused to collaborate. What does mean by collaboration? In the sense, joining. Okay, so they were refused. Communist Party members, 60 lakh vote they got it just before only I said. So that people, they were refused to collaborate, join with the Social Democrats. Okay, so they disliked to join with the Social Democrats. So that's what Republican government fell. Yes, it was failed. Yes, it was defeated. That's the meaning. So thereupon, whoever supported Hitler, in the sense, industrialists. Okay, industrialists, that big, capitalist people, the bankers and junkers. Yes, junkers in the sense, what is the meaning? Estate people. Okay, the owners of the estates. Yes, owners of the estates. So those people, they were forced, the President von Hindenburg, von Hindenburg. Yes, von Hindenburg, to designate Hitler. You have to declare Hitler as a chancellor. Like that, they were forcing. Okay, they were forced. Who were forced? Industrialists, that bankers, junkers, these people, everybody, they were forced home. President, that time president, German president, von Hindenburg. The Hindenburg, he has to declare Hitler as a chancellor of Germany in the year 1933. So the Nazi state of Hitler, known as Third Reich. Okay, Third Reich. The Nazi, this is one word answer, children. This is the one word answer. Yes, it's very, very important, children. Yes, Nazi state of Hitler, known as, match the following answer. Nazi state of Hitler, known as Third Reich, brought an end to the parliamentary democracy. After that, Hitler rule, started. Yes, it is going to be start. So that's what, which party, came to an end, in the sense, parliamentary democracy. Parliamentary democracy. The next para, what is given, we can check. So in 1932, they were conducted the election, presidential election. In that election, Hitler's party, that is a communist party, they got 60 lakhs votes. Okay, so in the year 1933, the industrialist people, bankers, junkers, everybody, they were forced the president von Hindenburg, yes, to declare Hitler as a chancellor of Germany in the year 1933. Okay, yes, the next para, yes, next para, what is given in the sense, Hitler replaced the flag. First and foremost duty of the Hitler was, he replaced the flag of the Weimar Republic by the swastika banners. Okay, so this is the swastika symbol, children. This is the swastika symbol. This is the swastika symbol. Okay, you can check it. Okay, so Weimar Republic flag, the flag of the Weimar Republic replaced by the Weimar Republic, replaced by the swastika banners of National Socialism. Here Germany, lot of changes were there after the arrival of Hitler. Germany was converted. What does mean by converted? In the sense, changed. Okay, so total changes were there, converted into a highly centralized state. Highly centralized in the sense modern state. All the political parties except Nazi party, all the political parties were outlawed. What does mean by outlawed? Cancelled, abolished. Okay, excluding except Nazi party. Okay, Nazi party alone, only one party, that was Nazi party. That belongs, who belongs that? Hitler's party. Hitler belongs that. Okay, yes, so Nazi party, except Nazi party were declared illegal. Illegal, otherwise outlawed. Yes, illegal in the sense, it's, against the law. Okay, against the law. Okay, so that's a meaning, children. Then here, that army, yes, the Hitler's army, consisted brown shirts. Okay, brown shirt people and all. Hitler's army. At the same time, Mussolini's army, who were there? Black shirts were there. Black shirts. Okay, they used to wear only black color shirt. Okay, that army people, military people. Here, the Hitler's army, brown shirted, as well as jack-booted. Okay, one word answer. Okay, jack-booted stormtroopers was expanded. What does mean by expanded? Enlarged. Okay, expanded, what is the meaning? Enlarged. The Hitler Youth was created. At the same time, Labor Front was set up. Then here, trade unions were abolished. Trade unions, they were the supporters of the workers. Okay, so no unions should be there like that. Hitler was abolished trade unions, and their leaders also were arrested. Okay, trade unions leaders also were arrested. Strikes were made illegal. Okay, no one conduct the strike. Okay, so wages, wages in the sense salaries fixed by the government. Yes, who were fixed? Government, used to fix the salaries of the workers. Okay, strikes were made. No one have the right to conduct the strike against the government. That's the meaning. Then total state control was extended over the press. Okay, the government has the control over the press, the theater, the cinema, and the radio, and over the education. Education also the same thing. Nazi party, regarding the Nazi party, as well as the First World War, in the First World War, they were signed the Treaty of Warsaw. It was a harsh treaty like that, and all I said, no. Regarding that, only students used to learn in the Nazi schools. Okay. Okay, so this much only it is given, children. The next, what is given in the sense, the Nazi party's propaganda. Yes, propaganda is very, very important. Propaganda in the sense program. So who had written everything in the sense? This person, Joseph Goebbels. This person only was responsible. He used to prepare the propaganda of the Nazi party, who manipulated public opinion. Yes, he used to get the public opinion through the planned propaganda. Yes, planned propaganda. This is one word answer, children. Nazi party's propaganda. Who prepared in the sense? Who was led by? In the sense, Joseph Goebbels. Then Gestapo. This is the next one word answer. It's very, very important, children. Secret police. Yes. So here, Gestapo or secret state police was formed and run by Himmler. Hitler's secret policy. Police, not policy. Okay, the Hitler's secret police was known as Gestapo. Yes, secret police. Hitler's secret police were known as Gestapo. Yes, so it was run by, under whom it was there in the sense Himmler. This is the name of the person, children. This person only controlled the Hitler's police. At the same time, Mussolini, yes, at the same time, yes, I am comparing two people, children. Yes, so that Mussolini time, is what was the secret police, this time, it is not given in your book, children. Okay, yes, it's not given. Mussolini's secret police was known as Ovra. Okay, yes, Ovra. Yes, that is the name of the police of Mussolini. Yes, the next one, next what is given in the sense, Nazi policy towards the Jews. Okay, Nazi policy towards the Jews. So towards Jews, Jewish people. Okay, the Jewish people, towards the Jewish, what are the things Hitler made? Okay, so fully, totally atrocities, yes, cruel measures, okay, taken by Hitler against Jewish people. Okay, then Nazi policy towards Jews, how it was in the sense, along with the repressive measures. What is meant by repressive measures in the sense? Cruel policies. Cruel policies. That's the meaning. Along with the repressive measures, Hitler's government followed a policy of repressing Jewish people. Jewish people. They were against their policies. Nazi party's policies was against the Jewish people. Yes, the Jews were removed from the government positions. Okay, so they were removed. They were removed. Jewish people. They were removed from the government positions, and moreover, they were excluded from the universities. Okay, so they should not work in the universities. Moreover, their citizenship even deprived. Deprived. What is the meaning? Usurped. Yes. பறிக்கப்பட்டது. Yes, that's a meaning. Yes, deprived of citizenship, usurped of citizenship. Then Jewish businesses were closed. Yes, business people, they have to vacate from that places, and their establishments also, there, that there is where they were lived, that places also were attacked by the Nazi people. After the outbreak of the Second World War, when it was happened in the sense Second World War, 1939. Yes, after the outbreak of the Second World War, concentration camps. Okay, so here and all the people, the Jewish people, they were suffered a lot in the concentration camps during the time of the Second World War. Okay, barracks in the sense military. Okay, surrounded by electrified fences. Fences, everybody knows, is it? Yes, in order to protect the garden, we used to make the fences, is it? Yes, so the electrified fences and watchtowers were there, were built where Jews were interred. Interred, what is the meaning in the sense of place a corpse in grave. Place a corpse in a grave, interred. Yes, and used as a forced labor. Okay, Jewish people, they were forced as a forced labors. Later they were turned. Yes, later they were turned. Yes, later they were turned into the, turned into an extermination camps. First they were in the concentration camps. Yes, concentration camps. After that, they were changed into, otherwise turned into extermination camps. Here, where industrial means of murder was happened. Okay, yes, that such as gas chambers. With the help of that, they were killed the Jewish people. Yes, Jewish people. Yes, so this, the Nazi people, how they were termed as, this is the final solution, like that they were explained. Okay, they were explaining, the death of, the murder of Jews as final solution. The Jewish people, yes, they were suffered a lot under the control of Nazi party, otherwise under the Hitler. Yes, first, during the time of the First World War, they were in the concentration camps. Later, they were changed into extermination camps. Okay, so such a way they were suffered with the, with the help of the gas chambers. Okay, so they were, killed. Okay, they were killed. So this one, how they were described, Nazi people, how they were describing the sense, the final solution, like that they were describing in the history. Okay, yes, next what is given in the sense, children? Defiance. Okay, defiance of the Treaty of Versailles. So these people, because of the because of the Treaty of Versailles only everything happened. Yes, it is. So 1919 they were signed the Treaty of Versailles. After the treaty only the people were shocked. Yes, the people, Germans were shocked by hearing that terms, harsh terms of Treaty of Versailles. So in the year 1934, yes, 1933 only these people came into power. Is it, Hitler, came into power as a chancellor of Germany, like that. Yes, next year, unfortunately, what happened, 1934, von Hindenburg died. Okay, and Hitler, the time itself, yes, he declared himself as the president and commander-in-chief of the armed forces. Okay, yes, so the, that person, Hindenburg, he died. Yes, so that time itself, he declared himself as the president as well as the commander-in-chief of the armed forces. So Hitler's foreign policy aimed at restoring in the sense, what is the regain? Yes, regain. Again, he has to come up. Yes, Germany has to come up. So that's restoring the powers, restoring the armed strength of Germany, and annulling provisions of the Versailles Treaty. What is meant by annulling, children? What is meant by annulling in the sense declare invalid? Yes, Hitler declared that Treaty of Versailles, the provisions of the Treaty of Versailles was invalid. Okay, invalid in the sense, what is the mean? Null and void. Yes, chelladu, like that he declared. That's what, through that way only, he little by little, he started. He was the reason for the next world war. Okay, so his activities only was responsible for the next world war. Okay, yes. So regarding Hitler's speech, you will see one video this class. Okay, so the next one, what is given in the sense, children, what is given, the 2.3 it is given, children. 2.3 anti-colonial movements and colonization processes in Asia. Okay, in Asia. So here what is given? Yes, here what is given? Anti-colonial movements and decolonization process in Asia. Okay, what are the processes are there? What are the decolonization? What is meant by decolonization? Everything I am going to tell, children. This is very easy only. It's very, very small. Okay, no questions are there, I think so. Okay, you can listen. French Indochina. Yes, French Indochina. Indochina, what is that in the sense? Three places together, called as Indochina. Yes, that time, Cambodia. Yes, at present, Cambodia, Laos, Vietnam, these three countries only together, it was called as, Indochina. Yes, so that's the thing, children. The next, what is given in the sense, they, the people, disliked the French occupation. Here it is given, is a discontent, like that given. Discontent, what is the meaning? Not dissatisfied. Discontent, what is the meaning? Dissatisfied. Yes, dissatisfied about the arrival of the French occupation in the year 1887. Yes, Indochina in the sense, these three countries are there: Cambodia, Laos and Vietnam. So these people, they were under the control of the French occupation, French people, in the year 1887. Okay, so these people totally, they were disliked in the sense discontent, dissatisfied also we can tell. Okay, so here, that the Indo-Chinese resisted the imposition of French language and culture. Yes, they were resisted the French language, so they were totally disliked the French language and culture, but they were learned the ideas of revolution. Yes, the ideas of revolution in the sense, which revolution? French Revolution. Yes, French Revolution. French Revolution, when it was occurred in the sense 1789. 1789 it was occurred, the French Revolution. From the French Revolution, they were learned many things. Who? The people of Indochina. Okay, so during the time of the First World War, about 1 lakh, yes, about 1 lakh Indo-Chinese fought in France, and they were, when they were returned back, yes, they got much knowledge, yes, about that French people, how they were fought in the war, how they were suffered in the war, everything, they came into know. Okay, so regarding the First World War, they came into know everything about the French people. So communist ideas, okay, communist ideas, communist ideas from the mainland of China also they were learned. Okay, communist ideas and all, they were learned from the land of China. Yes, many people, became convinced. Convinced, like that one word is given. Convinced, what is the meaning in the sense, children? Talk. Okay, many people, that time see here it is given. Many people, many of them became convinced that the considerable wealth of Indochina was benefiting only the colonial power. So colonial power, the French people only, they were taken all the wealth of Indochina, like that, one talk was there. Okay, so like that it is given, children. The next what is given in the sense, in the para, one small para is there, that's a blue color box, it is given, children. Decolonization. So what is meant by decolonization? Before that, we must know what is meant by colonialism. Yes, what is meant by colonialism? Colonialism, what is the meaning in the sense? A policy of acquiring and maintaining the colonies for exploitation. Yes, what is the meaning of exploitation? For their benefit, they are getting the raw materials, everything from the colonies. Okay, so they were using, and then they were treating that, which country? They were treating colonies as a, that slave country, like that they were treated. Okay, so that's a thing, colonialism. Here what is given in the sense, decolonization. Decolonization in the sense, it's a process through which colonial powers transferred their rights. Okay, so what are the rights are there in the sense? Institutional rights as well as a legal control. Okay, so institutional rights as well as a legal control. Everything, they have to hand over to the indigenous in the sense native. Okay, native government. They have to submit everything. Otherwise, they have to hand over to the nationalist government. Okay, so that is the decolonization. What are the powers they have regarding the colonies? Everything, they must hand over. Otherwise, they have to transfer institutional as well as the legal control over their colonies to the native government. So that is the meaning. That is the meaning of decolonization. So this person, you can check it in your book, children. Ho Chi Minh is this person, Ho Chi Minh. I think so in the lower classes, whether you learned or not, I do not know. Okay, so this person, you can check it, Ho Chi Minh. So this person, okay, so this person's history we are going to learn here. It's very, very interesting, children. Very easy also. The emergence of Viet Minh. Yes, the Viet Minh. So here the mainstream political party in Indochina was the Vietnam Nationalist Party. Vietnam Nationalist Party, that's the main party. Okay, Vietnam Nationalist Party. Okay, children, listen. Vietnam Nationalist Party, this party was the, this party, that time Indochina, it was there. It was formed in the year 1927. 1927. Yes, in the year 1927, it was formed. 1927 it was formed. It was composed of wealthy. So it has consisted this party, Vietnam Nationalist Party. Now who are there in the sense? Wealthy people as well as the middle class people. Okay, wealthy people as well as the middle class people were there. In the year 1929, yes, the Vietnamese soldiers. The Vietnamese soldiers here, it is given in your book, I think so, children. You can check it in your book. Mutinied. Yes, mutinied in the sense, what is that? They were started to rebel against them. Okay, so that's a mutiny in the sense, rebel. Okay, rebel in the sense, what is the meaning? Revolt also we can tell. Okay, revolt also we can tell, children. Yes, a revolt also we can tell. This is the mutiny. Mutiny spelling. Here it is given rebel. Otherwise, revolt also we can. There was a failed attempt. Okay. So what was the mutiny in the sense? In order to assassinate in the sense, murder. In order to assassinate the French Governor General, this, Vietnamese, they did something. Okay, but it was a failure one. So this was followed by a large scale peasants revolt. Peasant in the sense, who are they? Farmers. So the farmers and all, they were, they were led a revolt. Yes, they were led a revolt by the communists. So the revolt was crushed, followed by what is called in the sense, white terror. Yes, so thousands of the rebels were killed. So this is the peasant revolt only. So they were that, nationalist, that Vietnam party members, in the year 1927 it was formed, like that I said, is it? So 1929, within 2 years, they were against the French government. Yes, in order to assassinate the French Governor General, they made something, but the plan was a failure one. Okay, so it was led to the, whose movement? peasant revolt. Yes, peasants revolt. So led by the communist people. So back of them, who are there? Communist people. So this revolt, in the history of Indochina, it was called as White Terror. White Terror. So thousands of rebels were killed. Thousands of rebels were killed. So this much only. The next what is given in the sense, after the White Terror, yes, after the White Terror, this person, yes, Ho Chi Minh, just before I showed the photo, this person, he left to Moscow. He went to Moscow. Moscow, where it is in the sense, Russia. Okay, he spent 1930s, he spent in Moscow and China. Yes, he spent in Moscow and China. When France was defeated by Germany, in which year it was happened? During the time of the Second World War, it was happened. France was defeated by Germany. So Ho Chi Minh and his lieutenants, and their lieutenants in the sense the army persons used this turn of events to advance the Vietnamese cause. So that day onwards, they were raised their voice in favor of their freedom. Okay, so that's the thing. The crossing over the border into Vietnam in January 1941, they organized the League for the Independence of Vietnam. Because in order to achieve the independence, they were planned. Okay, so that's what, they were organized the League for the Independence of Vietnam, or Viet Minh. Viet Minh, like that only, just before that in the heading itself, it's given emergence of Viet Minh. Yes, in order to get the freedom, in order to get the independence from France. So this gave renewed emphasis to a distinct in the sense different Vietnamese nationalism. Okay, it's different types of the nationalism. It's given here. Okay, so moreover, one more para I have to tell children. Here in the blue color box it is given, I think so. You can check it. Ho Chi Minh, this person's life history is given. Ho Chi Minh, he was born in Tonkin. Yes, Tonkin is the name of the place. One word answer. One word answer, children. Tonkin in the sense, it's the name of the place. When Ho Chi Minh was 21, yes, when he was in 21, the age of 21, he went to Europe. Okay, he went to Europe. Yes, where did he go? Europe he went. After that, he worked as a cook in a London hotel. Afterwards, he went to Paris. Paris, France capital only Paris. In the Paris Peace Conference, in the sense in the year 1919, yes, in the year 1919, he lobbied for the independence, he worked for the independence for Vietnam. So his articles in newspapers and especially the pamphlet French colonialism on trial made him well known as a Vietnam nationalist. In the year 1921, he became a founder as well as member of the French Communist Party. One word answer. This person, Ho Chi Minh, he became which year? 1921, he became a founder as well as the member of the French Communist Party. 2 years later, he went to Moscow, yes, Russia's capital, and he learned the revolutionary techniques. Then in the year 1925, he founded the Revolutionary Youth Movement. So today, need not mark any questions, children. Okay, you can be free. Okay, learn for the test. Okay, so first lesson like that I said now, learn for the test. Okay, essays, that question pattern, everything we sent through WhatsApp. Okay, you may watch, I think so. Children, please learn for that. Okay, 50 out of 50 you have to achieve. Okay, children, thank you very much.
Du meine Arbeit für richtig hältst, ob du glaubst, dass ich fleißig gewesen bin, dass ich gearbeitet habe, dass ich mich in diesen Jahren für dich eingesetzt habe, dass ich anständig meine Zeit verwendet habe im Dienste meines Volkes. Gib du jetzt deine Stimme ab. Wenn ja, dann tritt für mich ein, so wie ich für dich eingetreten bin.